allemaal en welkom bij alweer een nieuwe video. First of all, before we start this video, I want to start with thanking you all for the response on the video with my mom and Silas. I had my fingers crossed hoping that this would be a hit, and it turned out to actually be a hit because I got so many great responses and so many great comments and so many likes about my mom and about Silas and how it all went, and everybody loved it and you all laughed, and it really makes me so happy because I've been away from YouTube for way too long, and I've said so many times I'm going to start uploading again, and it never happened, like maybe 5 a year. And I was just not motivated, and this year I decided that things are going to be different, and it's always a little bit scary when you make a restart, but seeing this and seeing the response and seeing all your lovely messages and comments and everybody thanking me and my mom for the fun and for the laughing that they had makes me so happy. So I just wanted to take a little bit of time to just thank you for everything, because I went to bed with a smile looking at my video like, oh my god, the views, and I woke up and it was even more, and I was like, ah, good morning, like I was so happy. So I'm just very thankful, and I hope in the future we can, mom and I or me or whoever is going to join me, will make more videos that you will enjoy, and if you have any ideas you can always comment down below. So in this video I wanted to do something that I did, I think it was in 2012. I saw a video about this this morning, and I was like, okay, I have to do that again, but I have to do it better, and I have to do it with some explanation. You all seem to really enjoy me talking about my vision or the things that happen in the video. So my idea was today to do 5 different ways of riding. And with that I mean a bridle with a bit and a saddle, a bitless bridle and the saddle, another bitless bridle and bareback pad, and then a neck rope without the bareback pad, just bareback. Oh, then I have 5. So the bonus is going to be me riding without anything, just for fun. Not really trying to do anything, but besides making a left and a right. I do have to be a little bit careful with Silas. He is recovered from his tendon injury in his shoulder, but it's still a little bit of a weak spot, so I won't be doing any crazy things, just walking, some dressage riding, and then trying and trot, and that's about it. I don't want to show you all the things he can do with all the different ways of riding, just the different ways of riding, and every time we change something I do the same routine so you can see the differences. So let's just go get him ready, because he's dirty again. I have to vacuum him, and then we can start. Ready?
Yep, precies.
Okay. He's in the riding arena. Hey, Silas! Oh, Silas. Oh, wow. Oh, goed zo. Oh, ja. Oh, wat mooi. Ga je mee? Ga je mee, Silas? Oh, he's ready. Hey. Oh, Flip. Look at Flip. Flip and Reden. It's so funny. It's always my horses that come to me and always your horses that come to you.
Yep.
It's never the way around. Hallo. Ga je mee? Oh, hallo. Oh, allemaal de voetjes omhoog. Hey. Oh, Reden is also lifting her feet. Oh, my trick horses. He wants to go to... Oh, he's like, can I... Maybe... Enough talking. Let's get him. Q is sleeping. He is our 23-year-old Lusitano stallion. And he's also mine. And he's also just chilling in the field. I will introduce him in a later video, because I think a lot of people don't really know him yet. And he is really worth getting to know. So, not now. We're gonna get Silas. He's ready. Zo.
Kijk. En nou de borstel.
Oh my god, it's stuck. Zo, maar dat moet ik even terug weer zijn. Hey! Hey! Is it not amazing how the poop mixes with his color? So I tried to clean Silas up a little bit. He looked he looked like I recently bought him from someone who didn't look at him for 10 years. So I gave him some braids because I think that looks cleaned up. Okay, come with me. I want to show you what we are going to do. We have 3 different bridles. We have a bridle with a bit, my hackamore that I also used in my video with my mom and Silas. And we have, of course, the Nalanda bridle. And then I want to go from the Nalanda bridle to the neck rope. So I'm not going to tell you too much about the bridles yet, because I would like to do that in my next video where I explain what kind of bitless bridles I have here at my house, which one I like and which one I prefer above the others, etc, etc. So my goal is to show you what you can basically do with your horse regardless of riding with a bit or bitless. I just want to show you for fun what works with Silas, and I don't know how it's going to go. I never know. I just want to have fun with him, and I just want to have a good feeling. I have not ridden him with a bit in years. Let's just try it today, Silas. I don't even know how he's going to respond to it. And then of course we have the bitless things that I have a good feeling about. Let's tack him up. Little flip girth. It's really bad. It's just all falling apart. Oh, it has a certain flair to it.
I did my best making it like this. So beautiful. It gets messy.
It's like a workout.
With a woman like this. Well, pick one woman.
Now I have to find the right saddle. By the way, this is just a Wintec saddle. I've had it for as long as I can remember and it works. So nothing too fancy. I also love how our colors don't match at all. You know what I mean, Mom?
Grab it, woman. I'm waiting. Life's a struggle.
Yeah, yeah, that's all. Okay.
Don't eat it yourself.
I have. I've tried all the food we ever bought. And I'm not gonna lie, some of it is pretty good. Comment down below if you have, because I know people have. Get this guinea pig and my neck together, but I don't have a... It looks like a guinea pig.
Like a squirrel. Sorry. What is that?
I don't know, it's an elastic, but it's been hanging here probably for 5 years. Okay, let's get the bit. So, the reason I have decided to use a bit as well is because most people do, and I wanted to do it too, and then bitless, and then even more bitless, and then brideless, and then...
What is that?
Braaf! Vertel! Oh, kijk dan.
Yeah.
Okay, we decided to just go to the riding arena because the grass was very uneven and Silas kept tripping a little bit. So I thought that was not really a clever idea. So we just gonna start in the arena. So... I rode around a little bit with the bit and the saddle. What I feel and what I think about this, I'll tell you in the end of the video when we do a little recap. Now I'm going to switch the bit with my hackamore. Okay, Silas, we go bitless. That's better, right? He also always gets an itchy mouth when I ride with a bit. He always wants to like scratch his mouth. Oh, you're so fancy. Okay. Ga je meebukken? Oh wow, goed zo. Okay, now I feel more at home with the bitless bridle. Ja. Oh. Oh, ja. Goed zo. the heeneke. How was it, Silas? Was it better? Okay, time for the third and last bridle. I hope it fits. Los. Los.
He likes that one.
Yeah. So last time I worked with the Nalanda bridle, the winter coat kind of fills up the bridle, which the bridle was a little bit too far underneath his eyes. So I hope it fits. We just skip this. Yeah, he wants a bit. Okay, it's on it. Can you stop? God. Hey! Hey! I don't want you to bite my fingers.
Okay.
So this is the Nalanda bridle. This is also my favorite bridle. Again, I will tell you a little bit more about all the bridles I have in my next video. If you put your reins here or here, it's a slight hackamore. But when you put it here, it's a side pull. And I put it here because I like this setting. It works for Silas. He kind of likes it. And when I go like this, it also pulls here, 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 and here. And with the side pull, it's just on his nose. And Silas is not really a fan of the pressure here and here. So if I combine it with my little hackamore here, here, and here, he's more chill. And I just like this bridle because you have so many options, but I'm now promoting it. I have to do it in the next video. Hold my whip, please.
You want me to get it?
Silas, pakken, pakken, pakken. And he suddenly has no clue what I mean. Pakken, pakken.
What?
I have to do this with a bareback pad. In my video with my mom and Silas, I got a lot of questions about this saddle. This is a bareback pad, very flexible, it fits every horse. When I sit here, I can feel all the muscles. Nalanda is currently developing something like this. I advise you to take a look at Nalanda or email them because they are currently working on it. I'm talking too much. I have to do this in the next video, mom.
Okay.
You have to shut me up.
Shut up, woman.
Shut up.
Shut up, woman.
Shut up. You started laughing.
This is better.
Okay, I feel more and more in my comfort zone and Silas too because more and more is going off. This is called a Glücksrad or an LG-zam, by the way, for those who don't know. And we have the bareback. We have the bareback pad. Oh.
Don't get so close. Oh my god.
Okay, so I think you could also see it, but this was my favorite two pieces of tack. Now we are going to go to only the neck rope. I said I was also going to do something without a neck rope. Maybe I will, but it depends on how he feels. I don't want to over ask him, so I will listen to him, and if it feels good, then I can do a little bit without the neck rope, but it's not the most important thing to me. Hip bridle. You really have to stop doing that, Silas, because it's really annoying. The way he puts his hand down is just like I lose all my support. Ah, this feels the best. Like old times. My best horse. Okay. I don't know why I'm laughing, but it just feels right. Okay.
Yeah.
So difficult. Goed zo, goed. Ja, goed zo, ja. That was so cool! So cool! Oh, so cool! Wat goed met jou! Mooi! Oh, wat gedaan! Super hoor! Oh, wat goed! Oh, bless him! The neck rope gives so much support. I don't even realize until I take it off. This is gonna be the ending of every video. Silas laying down. Down. Oh, not on my left bit to see. Down. Ja, ja. Ja. Oh. Oh, wat goed. Goed gedaan. Oh, goed gedaan. Oh, wat goed gedaan, Silas. Oh, zo knap van jou. Zo knap van jou. Oh, zo knap van jou. Ja. Oh, goed zo. This is the calendar shoot.
He's gonna sit for you.
Wat mooi, Silas. Oh, perfect. Bless you, Silas.
It's very thirsty.
He's very thirsty.
Oh,
It's very thirsty.
I thought you,
Really?
I thought you said that. Well, my arms are over it.
Let's go to the stable and we can talk about what we did. Okay, so I have to admit that was a little bit stressful in a way that saddle on, saddle off, bareback pad, another bridle, another bridle, another bridle. Silas trying to bite my bridles in half. The reason that I'm doing this video is not to show you what I can do or what the best way is so that we can all choose which one we like most. The reason that I make this video is just to show you that whatever you are doing or whatever you have in your mind that you feel like you want to do with your horse, just try it. Whether it is with a bit, bitless, side pull, hackamore, Nalanda bridle, neck rope, just give yourself a chance to develop your ways with it and don't restrict yourself to maybe one bridle or one way of working, because I think a lot of people think that they can only use one bridle or one saddle or one type of way of riding and training, because else they or the horse might get confused. And in a way that is kind of true. You have to know what you're doing and you have to know where you feel comfortable with. But with Silas, the saddle and the bridle, I was not really a fan of it. I never ride with a bit because he really doesn't need it. And then I'm like, okay, why would I put a bit in his mouth when he feels better bitless? So it was fun to try it again, but now I know why I don't really do it that much. I felt like the saddle was so hard and so stiff that I couldn't really connect with his back, if that makes sense. With the bareback pad, or of course without a bareback pad, you can feel the back muscles moving all the time. And now I just felt my saddle. Of course, that's also because it's not the best saddle in the world, don't get me wrong. Then we did the hackamore that my mom also used with Silas, and the saddle. Hackamore's fine, I like it. The saddle was the same story as my previous story. Then we went to the Nalanda bridle and the bareback pad, and I love the Nalanda bridle for the reasons that I've explained to you when I was standing with Silas. The bareback pad and the Nalanda bridle are, for my feelings, really good. I loved it, it felt good. I think you could also tell by the way we were playing. And then we went to the neck rope and without a saddle, and that was my absolute favorite just because I love it so much, just because Silas is so, I think, talented that he can do all these things with a neck rope. We don't go for perfection, we just want to have a good feeling. And then I took the neck rope off, and that was it was fun.
It went okay.
Yeah, it went okay. He did his little dance moves, but I didn't really feel connected. But Silas was also over it. And to be honest, we were both also like, okay, we're done. Like,
We need the
three of
coffee.
the bridles didn't fit. We were both annoyed. I mean, I was annoyed. I was like, oh my god, I didn't prepare this. If you feel like you have to only do one thing with your horse, get rid of that thought, because you can do everything with your horse that you want. Even when you ride bitless, with bit, it doesn't matter. Just be open to different ways and look at your horse, what your horse likes. If your horse hates a bit and it's just not gonna work, then try to find something else that works. Find the bridle or the way of teaching your horse to accept the bridle that works for you. If you are going to do bitless riding or neck rope riding or riding without a saddle for the first time, always make sure that you bring somebody with you. If you fall off, even if your horse is the best in the world, it can happen. It happens to me all the time. If something happens, you're not alone. She is damaged by the camera. Are you okay?
I'm okay. I'm just a bit sore.
Oh, I'm sorry I talk so much, but it's just... Hey! Oh, it never stops, this clown.
Buckets.
Yay!
So,
Mama,
yes.
thank you for your
You're
help.
welcome.
And for your patience and for your camera work.
It's all good.
Yes,
as long
honey.
as I can get my coffee now.
Okay, doei! Silas.